are two different things. The mask going out, the face coming in. These are the masks. These are the masks.
Anyway,
I'm here
because
I've been asked to talk to you tonight on video
about
a number of topics,
namely
the incident I experienced as a child.
I was forced to receive an enema
due to my temperature of 107.
I would have
I would have died without that enema, but I'll tell you, at 7 years old,
Here I was, tripping off a fever,
like you wouldn't believe,
thinking that Santa
Claus was dead,
marching around
the house with pieces of paper folded up, thinking that if I put them
on any surface
that I could hang them over,
the house would
be protected
from the demonic
forces trying to enter
through not windows and doors
for some reason, but through, like
towel
racks, or
really
really
trying to think what else I hung those
pieces of paper
over.
over.
But anyway, I
was
was
once in the bathroom where I hung the paper
over the edges of the
tub,
and I took the top
off the toilet and hung
the
piece of paper on the back.
Well,
My mom said this is going too far, and we have to call
Dr.
And so she called him, and he said, "You gotta get that boy an enema, quick." So she called Grandma, and Grandma got right over there. Didn't have to bring her pistol this time. I'll tell you that story later. But same fashion as usual, she showed up in her apron that she had made herself. She made most of her clothes, all of her clothes, I don't know. But she usually had a little pistol in her front pocket. She might have it. She didn't need it that day, until she got a hold of me. She had to hold my mother held my arms and my shoulders down. No, my grandmother did. And then my mother stood there with her douchebag hanging it in the air, full of water. And then I think that Grandma stuck the tube in my ass, and my mom released the clamp, and all that water just right into the ass of a 7-year-old child. If that's not torture, I wish someone would tell me what you would call that. My God. So, here I am today, telling you about it because I've been invited by the university to come and discuss such topics. Because I have my degree in this, right here. A bachelor's degree in film and photography. Photography and cinema, to be exact. All-encompassing. And, yeah. After seeing a lot of what's out there, I mean, you don't need a degree to do this. I'm just letting you know that I'm not just some woman. I've got credentials to back it up. Brothers and sisters. But I guess I've got 10 minutes. I've never thought about pushing the 10 minutes all the way. I never thought I had enough to talk about. But now that I think of it, I already told the cape story. And now I've told the enema story. Maybe I've got another story that I could have 2 stories in one. It's always better to just get as much done as possible all at once, even if you split it up later. And make new movies out of each one. But this will just be one of my longer movies. I should be asleep. I'm going to sleep. I'm falling asleep, but I couldn't sleep when I needed to. So it's too late now, and I'm about to take some Sudafed, probably at about 4 in the morning. And that'll help to keep me awake until I get off work at 6 p.m. And then, that'll be alright. I'll go to bed. It's Friday. couch tomorrow by myself. I'm reading a really good book. Boy, I know I talk about books. Boy, there is one story. It's probably best that only those of you who really give a shit are still listening. My mother was dating a married man. I won't even say his name, and she, one night, was fucking around with him. I was asleep. I was about 4.5 years old at this point. Maybe 5. Probably 5. No, 4.5 or 5. And next thing I know, I hear someone breaking the front door down. And I jumped up and ran into the kitchen, and right there's the front door to see what the hell's going on. And there's this woman at the door with a gun, shaking it in the window. And just as I looked at her, she smashed that window out with that gun. And looking at me and reaching in, she unlocked that door, and I shot back in my bedroom. And I had folding doors and all my doors and all my closets. I had folded the door. I jumped in behind my toolbox, and I was in there. And then I'm waiting, thinking she's in there to shoot me. She wanted to. I thought it was the devil, and she came in there and whipped that door open. But it wasn't her. It was my mom. And my mom was wanting to get in the closet behind with me, because that woman was after her, because it was the wife of the man my mother was dating. And she had her anniversary card with her. Yeah. She also came in while my mom and I was full of surprises. My mom and I were then hiding in the closet from the wife, who was then with the husband fighting. And while we're waiting for her to come kill us, my grandmother does show up with a gun and jerked my closet door open, burst into my grandmother. We thought we were dead. People were fighting outside. Fuck 'em. I hope people can see me up here. I'm an albino, and I'm doing fine now. Alright, So, my mom and I sat in the closet for a minute waiting, and my grandmother jerked my mother out of the closet and reprimanded her severely right in front of me, as a mother reprimanding a daughter. Just how dare you, daughter, hide behind your son with all this shit going on you've stirred up and you've created. This is irresponsible, inappropriate. I will tell stories about my grandmother. She was a very inspirational person in my life, so I think I should get a couple hours of sleep. I'm finally feeling tired. 3 a.m. I turn on. Cats are awake. Cats can just sleep for an hour, awake for an hour. This was supposed to be more effective, but it's choking me to death. It's the strand of lights that I got. Rave all night, rave party, yeah. If I even had enough energy to do drugs.